how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and today is officially March 1st, which, as you know, means I have to film a What's Sold in February video. So I'm super excited to be back today filming another What Sold This Month video. I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark. As you all know, I am addicted to thrifting. I love to thrift and I love to keep our planet nice and healthy by doing my part, by reusing as much as I can, by finding thrifted gems in the bins and at Goodwills, and then turning those for a profit as a side hustle. So I love what I do. I think it's so much fun. I'm excited to bring you guys along on this journey with me. So today we're gonna talk about what I sold in February, and I'm gonna break down the numbers for you. I'm gonna tell you exactly how much profit I had, how much I sold things for, and I'm gonna give you guys all of the inside information. So if you like this kind of video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. But let's jump in. As usual, when it comes to these sorts of videos, I'm going to be referring to my phone a lot because I have all of the notes in here of what we sold, how much profit we had, all the totals, because I cannot keep all of those numbers straight for a very long videos. I'm going to be using my phone. Excuse me, I'm not texting. I am just checking out my profits, you know? If you guys don't know, both me and my husband each have a Poshmark closet, each have a Mercari closet. So we both sell things. I do all of our sourcing for us. I kind of know the trends and I know what fashion is popular right now. And so I pick everything out, and then my husband helps me. Sometimes he'll help me take pictures of things, and then he will list all of usually the menswear items on his closets, and I'll list all the women's items. Lately, he's been listing my items as well. So this month is gonna be a little bit more mixed up than normal because Jeremy has started kind of listing girls' items. I kind of started trying to list some men's items. So our numbers are gonna look more and more similar the more we're listing just everything instead of doing our niches, but we're just trying it out for now. So we'll see how that goes. But this month it went really well. Our numbers are very similar. For my totals, I sold $1,141 in total sales, and Jeremy sold $933 in total sales. So that number is very close together compared to what we're normally seeing. In the beginning, I think I was selling at least $300 or $400 more than him. This was a rough month for my sales. I sold a lot more things than he did, but I sold them for less of a high price. So he stole a lot of my high price sales because he wanted to make the big sales, which is so frustrating. But you know, a win for him is a win for me, so I am just gonna take that. In total, we sold 71 items. 41 of those items I sold and 30 items he sold. And there being not that big of a gap between our numbers is a little bit sad, which means he sold things for a higher price than I did. My sales were $1,141. His sales were $933. In total, this month, we sold $2,000.74 just in total sales, which is pretty good. Last month was our all-time best month, and we sold about $2,100, so we're about $30 off from last month, but we sold less items this month. So we're selling less things, but at higher prices. So honestly, that's what we want to do, but we want to be selling those things at higher prices, just more of them. So we're going to be doing some more sourcing this month, some more listing this month. I'm pretty happy with that. From that $2,074 in total profit, from that $2,074 in total sales, from that $2,074 in total sales, $1,632 of that was profit. So $1,600 in profit is pretty good, especially when we look at my items. I didn't go through all of Jeremy's items, but from my 41 items that we sold, 34 of those were from the Goodwill Bins. When I go thrifting at my Goodwill Bins, I pay $1.49 per pound for items. So about 41 of those items probably cost me about $1 to get. $1,600 in profit. We spent about $40 to get the majority of the things that we sold. So that's great. In total, we probably spent $100 to make $1,600 profit. So we're seeing those numbers go up, and we are happy about it, ladies. I'm very excited about that. I love going to the bins, and this is just proof that I need to go there more. And here's Odie. He's joining. Odie, you are so cute. I love you. He's gonna just chill here by me and cuddle me. Aren't you, Odie? You're such a good boy. When we take that $2,000 and why can't I say it? When we take that $2,074 in total sales and we divide by our 71 items that we sold, our average sales price was $29. So for us starting off, and a lot of the items that I sold this month were actually things that have been listed for so long on my closet. I've had a closet since 2018, and let's just say that I was not selling the most high quality of goods at the beginning. With some of those items selling this month, like we're still getting $30 per item with things I usually buy for $1. So not too shabby, not too shabby. And you 30 times your money. What up? Who needs stocks, am I right? Let's break it down by my closet versus Jeremy's closet. For my closet, I made $1,141 in sales, and $966 of that came from Poshmark, and $175 came from Mercari. But I only sold 2 items this month on Mercari. Last month, I don't think I sold any. From 2 items, I made $175, which is pretty good in my opinion. And then my total profit from both of those was $885.98. $734.16 came from Poshmark, and $151.82 came from Mercari. The more I've been looking at the Mercari numbers, I just know that selling things on Mercari is so much better than Poshmark sometimes. Poshmark is much easier to use, but Mercari gives you more of your money. So I do like that about Mercari. Jeremy sold $622 on Poshmark and $311 on Mercari. So $477.91 of his profit was from Poshmark, and $269.08 was his profit from Mercari. Those are just like the overview numbers. Let's fly high over it and give you guys the big numbers. I know there's a lot of numbers thrown at you, but we're gonna break it down small too. I'm gonna show you guys some of my favorite pieces we sold this month, some of our highest selling pieces. I'm also gonna show you kind of the LOLs, or like the ones that we sold for like 10 bucks or less. We need to give you a full view of what reselling actually looks like. Sometimes you pick up something and you think it's amazing, and then it's a dud and nobody buys it for 2 years, and then you finally sell it and you sell it for like $7. So it's not all sunshine and rainbows. You're gonna have some pieces that don't sell or don't sell well, and you're just gonna have to deal with that, and that's okay. I'd like to show you guys that you're not always making $100 sales. You can make an $8 sale, and that still gets you to where you want to be going. So let's start with some of the most exciting pieces that I sold this month. If you guys watched my plus size thrift haul and try on video, oh my gosh, I scored big time. I literally found these 3 Ariana Grande sweatshirts. They were all crew necks. They're all super rare. If you haven't seen that video, you need to go and watch it because I explain it better there. I found 3 Ariana Grande sweatshirts, and I found 1 Jonas Brothers sweatshirt. All 4 of those sold this month. They all went like hotcakes, and it was so good. All 3 of the Ariana Grande sweatshirts had stains on them, yet we sold them all. While I was there at the bins, my mother-in-law was with me, and she had told me, I don't think anybody's gonna buy those because of the stains. And I was like, no, I believe in them. And because I believed in them, we did well with those puppies. So for this tan Ariana Grande sweatshirt, we sold that for $110, which is absolutely bonkers to me. But those things apparently are super popular, really rare. They don't make them anymore. People liked them. This gray one, this is the one I debated the most because it had the worst staining, some discoloration. I sold that one on Poshmark for $100, which was great. And then this purple Ariana Grande crew neck Jeremy sold on his Mercari for $150. That one was the first one to sell, and it went at full asking price. Somebody just bought it outright. I think we listed all 3 of these at $150, and we just kind of like took offers on them because you know, there were stained crew necks that we found for $1 in the bins, LOL. But we made some good profit on those puppies. I was so excited about that. So for our profits from those pieces range from like $80 to $95 off of those prices. I think for the $150 one, we made a little bit more than that, but making $100 from picking up something in the bins is just like so good. That Jonas Brothers sweatshirt, the hoodie that I mentioned a second ago, that Jeremy sold it for $60. So not a bad sale at all, especially for something that we picked up in the bins. I feel like that's gonna be the theme of this video, especially for something we picked up in the bins. I also this last month picked up these 2 North Face puffer jackets in the bins. I picked those up, I think I picked those up at the same trip with my mother-in-law. That trip was really good for us. Jeremy sold one, the black one, on his Poshmark Mercari for $60. And then I sold the green one on Mercari for $65. So again, just from picking up 2 items in the bins, like we made over $120. So not too shabby. Another amazing piece that we got from the bins was this Patagonia quarter button down, like fleece sweatshirt. It was so freaking cute. I loved the color scheme. Nothing wrong with it. Found it in the freaking bins. And we sold it for $50. Jeremy's sale again. Jeremy was killing me with all these really big sales. I was so mad because all these things, I found these things and then Jeremy sold them and they all went into his profits, and I'm gonna cry, but it's fine because it's our money and we share everything, so it's okay. This next puffers, guys, if you are new to reselling or if you are just looking for some inspiration, I know we're heading out of winter, but when you find puffer jackets, they always sell so well for me. I don't think I have any puffer jackets left in my closet right now. I do have a puffer vest. I would stay away from puffer vests if you have to. But puffer coats, puffer jackets, they do really well compared to other coats I find. But we have this Columbia puffer coat that I sold for $45, and again, found that one in the bins. That one took a little bit longer to sell, the Columbia did, than the North Face ones. North Face is more popular than Columbia, and I don't often pick up Columbia anymore because I have sat on so much Columbia stuff. I don't pick up Columbia like fleece coats or jackets or anything, but puffers are the only exception for me. Now, this next piece we found was a Wilson's leather jacket. I tried this on in some video. I thrifted it from the bins. And man, that was a really nice jacket. The girl was so happy to get it. She lives in Florida, which I thought was awesome that she was wanting a leather jacket, but I was happy to sell that for $45. One of the most surprising things to me this month were these pair of boots that I sold for $35. I picked these up in the bins, again, with my mother-in-law. I put them up on Poshmark with kind of like, not the greatest pictures because one of my viewers here on YouTube said that she wanted them. Betty, if you're watching, I saw your comment and I put them up for you, and somehow during the night I got so much interest in them, and I had these like crazy pictures. I didn't white out anything. I didn't take them the way I normally would. I just like threw it up there so that Betty could buy them if she wanted to. And then I had so many comments and people asking to see the bottom of the shoes, and then somebody during the night just bought them and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Betty, if you're watching. I was happy with that, I guess. I just hope that nobody's mad about it. Next up, we have this vintage Laura Ashley embroidered sweater. Super cute, 40 bucks, an easy 40 bucks. Got that in the bins. I don't think I got any of these other than in the bin. No, I stand corrected. The next piece I found was this Winnie the Pooh denim shirt. This is something that was from my personal wardrobe, but I got it from the bargain box in Hicksville, Ohio. Man, I miss the bargain box. If you live near Hicksville, Ohio, man, you need to go hit it up. Actually, don't hit it up because I want to hit it up and I want to find all the goodies. So don't hit it up, but also hit it up. I got it there for everything in that store is like $1.25. They apologized to me the other time I was in there because they raised their price from $1.25 to $1.50 per item, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Anywho, I bought that for like $1.25. I sold it for $35, and this one was the saddest thing to sell. Man, I loved that denim shirt. It was so cute. It had Winnie the Pooh like in the pocket on the front, like sitting in all this honey, and there were these honey footprints that went all the way around to the back, and Tigger had like stepped in the honey. It was so cute. But I'm glad that it's in a new home and somebody's gonna love it. These navy Berkeys I picked up in the bins. I didn't really know the difference between Berkeys and Birkenstocks. I had so many questions about these, and I did not have the answers for them. I did not know the difference between Berkeys and Birkenstocks. I did a lot of research online. I was a little confused on the differences. If you guys know the differences, let me know. But eventually somebody bought them and they were happy with them. So I sold them for $30 and I'm happy with that. And then the last kind of fun item to talk about was this Madewell skirt. This is another one I did not get in the bins. I got two of these, the highest price things, not from the bins. One was from the bargain box, and then this one was from my local Goodwill. And I picked this up because it was new with tags from Madewell, and I freaking love Madewell. But I bought it for $5 to $7 and I made $30 on it. So it wasn't a great turnaround, but still worth picking up, and we made like 20 bucks off of that. Now I'm going to talk about some of the things that were a little bit hilarious that we sold, or things that sold for a really low price, or just like funny things in general. So this first thing Jeremy sold, and it was this Yoda hat. So I picked this up not really as a joke, but kind of as a joke from the bins for him to sell, because it was Star Wars, and I was like, I feel like this is gonna sell, and I was right. It just didn't sell for very much. It was a new with tags hat with Yoda on it. It was weird, and he sold it for $10, but we still made like $7 off of it, so not too shabby. Now, this is back in the day. I started my Poshmark when I was living in Goshen, Indiana, and I was working a job I absolutely hated, but thrifting was like my one thing I got to do that was fun. First item I ever sold, I sold while I was in Goshen, and it really like gave me the bug. I was like, oh, I need to start thrifting for things and then reselling them. Guys, I was not good at this. I tell you, in the beginning, I had no idea what I was looking for. It really came with time and just experience and making a lot of wrong choices that I am at the place where I am now, where I can pick up something and know if it's gonna sell or not, usually. But I picked up this pink little purse. And I was like, oh yeah, this is so cute. I could totally sell this. What was I thinking, you know? Like, what the heck? I sold it now. So almost 2 years later, almost 3 years later for $8. I bought it for like $2 or $3, and then off of $8, I think I sent them a $5 shipping offer, so I maybe made like $1 by the end of this. I would not do it again. Learn from my mistakes. Don't pick up anything that looks like that. Ooh boy. And then the last weird or fun or just kind of like sad item that I sold was this pair of gray mules that were new with tags from Target. I thought that they would do better. I bought them for $2 at a place we call Amish Target back in Napanee, Indiana. They're super cute. They were my size too. I just thought that they would sell for a little bit more than this. They sold for $10, which isn't the worst. I think I made like $5 to $7. So I still made a couple dollars, but it just wasn't worth my time or effort. There you go. Some things sold for a lot and were crazy, like the Ariana Grande sweatshirts. We had a lot of big sales. We also had some, you know, some teensy weensy sales. All sales add up together though. But that's just a reminder too, be careful with what you select for when you are sourcing. You need to make sure that you're picking up pieces that are really high quality. I would aim for high quality, but also things that people will actually want and will go off of your shelves quickly. Because man, I have made those mistakes along the way. I'm a little sad that this month we did worse than last month, but it was only a $30 difference and I think we sold 20 less items this month. So with it being a short month and with Jeremy not selling anything for the past week, I feel like I'm still pretty happy with where we are, pretty happy with everything overall. And I'm very excited to get some new inventory coming in. I'm super excited to be filming some more thrift hauls coming up. I'm excited to go thrifting. I want to go to the bins. This is gonna be a good week. So I hope you guys had an amazing time watching this. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And let's head into my final thoughts. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this look behind the scenes on how my Poshmark business is doing. And I know that sometimes it's easy to watch these sorts of videos and to compare yourself with whoever is speaking. But guys, I want you to know that I'm still a work in progress. It took me a long time to get where I am. If your sales are so much bigger than mine, I'm so happy for you. If they're so much smaller than mine, I want to encourage you that it doesn't happen overnight and that you'll get theirs too someday. Don't worry about it. Give it over to God. I am so grateful that you guys were here today. I hope you guys had a great time watching this video. I know I always have fun making these videos. I love to see all the numbers broken down to give you that behind the scenes look. If you guys liked this, then please let me know by leaving a comment down below. Also give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. If you can hear any noise in the background, that is Otis pitter-pattering around. He's ready for me to take him out. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys literally have no idea how much it means to me that you guys stuck around this long. So thank you so much. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are having a great day and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.